What it do is Fiber Optic Blue. Just wanted to do a quick unboxing, small review. We got the Logitech C920, or excuse me, C920. Logitech C920 Pro HD Webcam, 1080p, 30 frames. Got the privacy shutter.
Just a second.
Take a look at these specs.
Just a second.
Full HD 1080p at 30 frames. HD autofocus and light correction. Advanced capture software. I've watched plenty of videos for this. It seems like this came out in 2012, which is pretty wild that they're still selling it and still selling it at this price. I watched somebody say don't pay over 60. Well, I paid about 75 after tax, so. Yeah, but I mean, it's still top rated, I guess. People still suggest it. It's still your basic webcam, I guess. Probably one of the better ones for the price. A lot of people saying it didn't work with Windows 10 for a while. I'm not sure what was the case with that, but you know, I have Windows 10, latest updates, and we're just gonna plug him in and go from there.
Just a second. Just a second. Just a second.
Rip him straight out the box. Not bad looking. Let's see.
Just a second.
Tape. After I unwrap him and everything, I'll plug him in and see how he does. I'll get some quality checks. If I can get him unwrapped. There we go. You can use it with any kind of selfie stick or whatever the case. Clamp.
Just a second.
You'll hook into your monitor,
Just a second.
laptop. Like I said, you got a selfie stick or something of that nature.
Just a second.
Looks real clean.
Just a second.
USB. Let me see. I think it's pretty sure it's a USB 3,
Just a second.
but it's either
Just a second.
3 or 2. Like I said, it came out in 2012, so if it came out in 2012, more than likely it's 2, maybe even a 3.
Just a second.
Doing a lot of research on webcams today.
Just a second.
Knew I needed one.
Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second.
Everything looks great. These are the 2 mics on the front. Probably won't use them. From everything I've seen, the microphones aren't worth it. But I've got my own microphone. I'm not using a microphone now. This is just my iPhone. What is this? A 6 Plus camera and audio with no mic. But I will use my microphone when I switch out here. I'm gonna plug this into the computer. We're gonna do some tests, see how it looks, see how the mic sounds compared to my other microphone. Alright, so let's jump to the computer. Back again before I go to the computer. Let me get a quick clip. Pulled out the privacy little portion. Snaps on. Snaps off.
Just a second.
Now, as you can see, I haven't taken the wrapper off of this. Don't plan on it. Little plastic. Boom, fits right on there.
Just a second.
Close it when you want your privacy. Open it. Alright, let's get some actual use. Alright, so here we are using the webcam. I've got it hooked to the top of my monitor. I'd say it looks pretty good.
This is the sound from the webcam's microphone. I do have another microphone that I probably will use. It sounds a little better, but I'd say this one sounds pretty good. When we go to the settings, I can't pull the settings up on my computer right now the way I'm using Streamlabs, but I'll just go over. When you pull your properties up, your settings for the camera, and you're on the first tab, you can just turn that automatic white balance off and just dabble with the white balance and see. When you turn it left, you see how it's turning a lot bluer for cold. You turn it to the right, it's a lot hotter and warm. It starts to turn orange. Now me, I'm more, let's see. I want to get it right before I get too orange, but I don't want to be too blue. So I'd leave it right there, but let's go to camera control. And like I said, I know I can't show it to you right now, but just, you know, when you pull up your properties for the webcam, and this is the Logitech, 920. So you go over to camera control and turn that auto exposure off, and it'll probably be on -4. And what I found is -5 is looking a lot better. See, it looks a lot more realer, not so bright white. See that difference? It captures a lot of that light I got in the background. When you turn it down to that -5, looks a lot better, a lot cleaner.
Just a second.
You could keep focus on automatic if you want. You could keep it low if you're only gonna do like webcam and Zoom meetings. Me, I'm doing streaming and I'll be opening packs. I have 2 channels, fiber optic blue, and which is this one. And I also have my Pokemon card channel where I open packs and sell them also, and on my eBay. Champion Blue TCG will be my TCG channel /eBay. But you can keep the focus on low, or you can just keep it on automatic. I keep it on automatic. I'll show you some autofocus. Focused. And then back on me. Really good. So I just keep that on automatic. I put my exposure on -5.
Just a second.
I take the automatic low light compensation off.
Just a second.
And my white balance is at about 35, 30. Or if you could even probably do 3500. Excuse me, it really doesn't have to change. But I would take it off automatic. Like I said, white balance is just, you go to left, it's gonna look blue. You go to right, it's gonna look orange. You wanna get it right in the middle that fits you.
Just a second.
So just turn that white balance off automatic, turn the low light compensation off automatic, turn exposure off automatic, and put the exposure on -5. And it's looking pretty decent, I'd say. The 1080p is great. Sound quality is not too bad. We'll see what happens when I stream with other objects and when I stream with music and how everything sounds, and when my background's a little more noisy. See if it can cancel out things and just pick up my voice.
Just a second.
So that goes for settings. Everything's looking great.
Just a second.
It's a pretty great product. I'll be using it. Like I said, it's the Logitech 920. Go check it out. I bought it at Target for $70.
Just a second.